Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to this brilliant woman. Watch.
If you listen to men talk and you actually pay attention to the logic they use, you'll learn something really wild. And that's that nobody hates men more than other men. So let me explain. They say a woman who sleeps with a man loses value. But when a man sleeps with a woman, he gains value. So being with a man makes you worth less, and being with a woman makes you worth more. At first it sounds like it's about hating women, but think about it. They're not saying that women are gross. They are saying that men ruin women just by being with them. It's not misogyny, it's straight up self-hatred. They act like men are contaminated, like just being near one drops your social credit score. They don't want you to have guy friends, they don't want you to have a past. Because in their eyes, men ruin women. So here's the kicker, if they hate men so much, why is it a problem when we do? It wasn't feminism that made women say men are trash. It was them. Every time they say a woman's value drops after sex, they're calling themselves a disease, a stain, something to avoid. And it's sad because they're lonely. Men keep saying there is a male loneliness crisis. But here's why nobody wants you. The people that love you, the straight women and the gay men, are constantly being told that loving you is shameful. So don't cry when women say men are trash. You started it. You gave us the math, and according to your logic, women who sleep with other women have the highest value. That means the only people that everyone should want to sleep with are women. Men don't want to be seen as loved. They want to be seen as filthy. So yeah, it's okay to hate men because clearly they hate themselves first.
I don't think there is anything else I need to add because this is the exact same thing I have been screaming for months. You guys remember that stupid video that was made by a very person trying to experiment the difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating using a glass cup of water and carrots, and then he said once the men enter they leave the woman dirty. So that's the same thing this woman is saying. And just in case you want to cry, bah, I have buckets.
When I think more on a lot of why you will even see feminists when men ask why feminists don't do anything for men, this is the reason. You will hear men try to dominate the conversation when it's time to talk about women going through things. Well, they'll bring up, well, men go through this. Why aren't anyone doing these things? Because you're not doing anything. Y'all don't group up together and think to build things for each other. Build, like, they will use the suicide statistics and try to even blame us. But you have women working on these things. Women who have built, like, we have receipts to show women doing things for men. Yeah, I don't love each other. This fake ass camaraderie I have is something I will continue to study and make videos on, but I'm not buying it. Because y'all are dying and killing yourselves, but you don't create mental institutions, things to help each other, resources for each other. You will, for the most part, I will even hear men say these things when they're going through things. It is other men who are attacking them or making fun of them, making them feel weak or less. It's not women who will say these things. And if you do have women saying these things, that's but for the most part, we be with y'all, like, wanting to work at these things. We think and we see, because women, we're very delicious, smart individuals. We can trace and realize a lot of these issues that men are going through are things that you're holding on inside. You're not talking. So you need to talk. You need to go places. You need to find things to really deal with these issues. But y'all don't want to actually fix the problems. I think of these things because men will come to you, start yelling at you. You will say these things as a feminist. Patriarchy is the issue. You will hear these things. Men question, well, what are women doing to help with little boys? Because little boys are needing this. What do y'all do for little boys? Instead of teaching them the BS that like makes them go down the same lines y'all do, y'all don't actually like do anything for young boys on mass. And you will express these things as far as a feminist because you see patriarchy teaches these things that kind of constrict and constrain a male to make him feel as if I don't do this, if I don't behave this way, if I don't do these things to myself and to others, I am not a man. And so you think to yourself, why not just destroy the thing altogether and rebuild this for healthier things? Nah, you are attacked. You are told you're the problem because you're just not assimilating, because assimilating would be the solution. They don't want to fix the problems. You will see as a feminist, a lot of this are men creating these things. Men up top to create these things to tell you and make you form you into this so that you can be food to this system. But you is crazy and you hate men. Nah. Nah, buddy. We love men around here. We would like for y'all to love yourselves. We would love that. Can you do that? Can y'all love each other, yourself? No, first start with loving yourself. Let's back it up. Let's look at that, because I don't believe it. I don't see it. I don't see self-love over there. I don't see us building, working at these things, healing ourselves, not wanting to hurt ourselves in these ways, taking it upon ourselves to stop self-destructive habits, self-sabotagingness. I'm not seeing these things. Then when I do see these things, it's because a lot of y'all will, grow and seek power and like use it against the others. You're not using the power you even built from each other, for each other, for each other. You will take and take and take for yourselves, and y'all will support that because you want to be that. And so I don't want to hear shit, because you only mad because you don't have what the men in power have, the ability to do whatever the fuck they want. That's what exactly you want. And so when y'all saying these things in my face, crying about, oh, men, nobody listens to men, we fucking listen to y'all. Y'all don't listen to y'all. Y'all don't listen and actually work on these things and think these are actual problems. And then men who do that, y'all attack those men. And so why you even have men who will come into the feminine, they will seek feminist help because men will not help them. They know this. Because even men don't believe you can be a victim and don't see this unless it's time to blame women and us join together to yell at women and how shitty women are. That's the only time men are victims. But when it's each other, when it's women who are actual victims, when it's other people actually being victimized by them, we're blinded. We don't see. It's amnesias. It's no, not all men. Oh shit. We're stuck in hell. Because y'all don't actually love men. Y'all respect and look to be the men who are in power so that you can abuse and use others. That's what you look up to. And so miss me with the crying, please. When I've spent years going to the men's side to sit and listen. And all I will hear is, as far as, because I will go to the manosphere, I will listen. Because the things are, for the most part, some of it is, okay, bathe your ass, wash your ass, because men got to be told that. Wash your ass, do these things as a man, like just a man, as a human male. Do these things. Like these basic things is what you will learn over there at the manosphere. But then the rest is like bullshit. Complaining, blaming, whining about women. Women are the problem. Never actually looking to see, going after the ideas and the realities of men being the problem and fixing that. Never. I've sat and listened to it. Even the men that I will think I will respect and see It's not being fixed to the point of, oh, we're gonna go after the patriarchy in these ways, go after these things in these ways. It's no, fix yourself to be in this system, and that will solve all your problems. And so I'm listening to Scott Galloway, these psychologists, these men, these capitalistic men who are basically espousing the same bullshit so that you can assimilate to feed into their bullshit so they can get the monies. Like, and the men don't see this. Or they see this and they're quiet and they're just trying to assimilate, just trying to be comfortable, just trying to do or trying to climb the things for themselves. All I care about is the fact that they quiet and they're over here trying to blame women. See, when y'all used to be quiet, I loved it. This made sense because I had sense at the time. Why am I complaining for? I'm not gonna fix none of this. The women are like this because of me, so let me be like, why I'm finna be quiet? Like, why I'm finna say anything? I'm not finna change any of this. I'm not. But instead, y'all granddads, y'all peoples knew better. Instead of attacking their women, they just sat at the house and just went to work, went to blah, 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 and continued to do the things within their families. Now, you niggas want to complain at us. You want to blame. Now you want to be misogynistic and do all these things within your relationships and treat us this way because you don't want to deal with these issues. And so now, don't be talking about women misandry. Y'all the ones who kill each other. Women misandry ain't doing shit but angry. Being angry at men. I did remember they did bring up a valid point. There was this time there was they brought up a clip. I watched the things of these black women on Clubhouse talking about how you need to abort black babies, black boys. You need to do these things. Like, y'all will hear these things and think it misandry, but you don't realize women are not wanting to have children to feed into the system. They don't want to have boys because those boys will either use power against them as women and or assimilate to terrorize others. And then maybe they might be a nice individual, but then if they're a nice individual, nice man, look how y'all do those. And so that man will be in danger. So what, I'm gonna have a boy? Y'all looking at it like it's this, oh, they hate men. No. Open your eyes, peoples. No. Like, even men, I will say these things, oh, they're self-hating, but they're hating the aspects of men that are abusive, that terrorize others, abuse and use others. That's what they're hating. So even the good men hate y'all. And that's like, I don't even know anymore. And so we're stuck in all of this. We're stuck in misandry. That is what we are dealing with. We're stuck in hell. Because the men in power are using all of this. They play in your face. Then y'all want to come play in our face. And now we're all the women are just stuck here, being yelled at and blamed for all the bullshit. And then when you want some rights and some money and some bush, when you want something for yourself to survive this insanity, you're selfish, you're this, it's feminism fault, it's this. No! We trying to survive and not die. Oh, we trying to somehow enjoy this fucking hell that we are in. Oh, jeez. I had to make a video. I had to tell the people the things they don't know. They be thinking women just on their periods or some shit. And we just are more hormonal than emotional. We are dealing with bullshit. So when I'm here, because I will sit and actually take time to actually sit and really think about the problems men have. But then I realize we are under y'all. Y'all are having those issues, and then we're under y'all having our own issues. And our issues are not fucking getting dealt with because y'all issues won't get dealt with. Y'all will never address the patriarchy. Y'all will never address these toxic ass niggas and toxic men, who are in the office doing these things, these toxic ass podcasts. Y'all will never speak against the things because y'all hate each other. Y'all are cowards a lot of the times. I'm just tired. The women are fucking tired. And so we rage. And so yes, feminism is its fault because we will say the things. Look at the bullshit. It wasn't feminism that created these issues. Misandry created these issues. Misandry that's been going on for fucking centuries. That has been y'all fault. But y'all want to look and start to blame women misandry. Like where did that come from? Yeah, yeah. I got to say the things. I'm done. I'm done with the video.